as we are sitting here in Plymouth County, where the current chair, Phil Johnston, and I have been friends for a long time. Last week's Boston Globe, Phil acknowledged to Joan Vanocchi that he felt he's done his job, that he's looking at, although his term extends through 2008, that he is considering possibly stepping down early, having accomplished his major goal. I have said that if he does, and when or if and on the timing that he chooses to do that, I intend to be a candidate to be state party chair. The things that I can tell you about my thinking around this, I think would be encouraging to Democrats in Plymouth County. First of all, I think that we, in 2006, with Phil in the leadership, or if there is a change, we stand at a point in the Democratic Party history of Massachusetts of tremendous strength and success. Not only in the numbers, we know the numbers of legislative dominance and complete control of the federal delegation and the constitutional officers and so forth. But we stand in a strength where the party was essential in the victory that we had. The institution of the Democratic Party, whether at the local level with the Duxbury Town Committee or the Democratic State Party, we entered the post-primary season with an ability for me to walk into the state party headquarters, withdraw almost $500,000 from their account and put it up on TV right away, which allowed us to get our legs underneath us and get going. The party was prepared and organized and played an integral role in that victory. That was an important part that day to allow us to launch effectively and immediately. The things, as we look going forward, the party is as strong as it's ever been. The challenges that we now have a strong foundation to build on are ones that people in Plymouth County have heard me harping about for years, which is that we have to get stronger on the ground level. We have to be more effective, town by town and ward by ward and precinct by precinct. We have to open the doors wider and bring those 35 or 55 people in and make them part of this and understand how the world is changing and how people want to get involved in politics at remarkable numbers. There were 22 kids in the BU class today. Not a single one of them, all of them registered to vote, not a single one of them unenrolled. Now, we were slightly more Democrats than Republicans, but the next generation is more committed than the last, and maybe more committed than a number of generations before them to take action on their things. As a democratic organization, this community represents what we should be doing going forward. We need to change from a culture of discussion and its culture of meeting, honestly, to a culture of action. We need to take action on important items. We need to support the agenda that we fought hard to elect people for. And we need to do it in ways on the ground that really ask people to do what they did in this campaign, to reach out, bring people in, welcome them, like you do all the time in Duxbury, and to ask people to take specific actions to advance the causes they think are dear. There are a number of ways to do that. For me, it's not surprising to most people to think, the way I think that we do it is we go to the ground and we ask the people on the ground how to do this, because you know how to get this done.